Hello and welcome to the United Community Channel. We're back with another watch-along. Manchester United's second game of the season away to Spurs, and a big game here today. First away game of the season, and on the back of, you would say, a disappointing performance on Monday night against Wolves. So Manchester United will be looking to, I suppose, up their game, up their tempo, and hopefully get a better performance than we did on Monday night. Please smash the like and subscribe button if you're new to the channel. You're all welcome. Thanks for joining. Anybody that's watching along as well, we will be doing a match reaction video straight away after this as well. And if you're an official member of the YouTube channel, you can come on the screen, give your thoughts and your opinions with us as well. The link is on the community tab of the YouTube channel. If you're an official member, you'll see it there. If you want to become an official member of the channel, the link is in the description of the video. Go check it out. Yeah, if you want to join, you can join. But you're more than welcome. Thanks for joining, guys. Thanks for being here. I do appreciate it. Like I said, smash the like button. Let's go through the starting lineup, and it's unchanged from last week's starting 11 against Wolves. Some people will find that as a surprise. Me personally, I don't. Andre Onana starts in goal. Aaron Wan-Bissaka right back. Luke Shaw left back. Varane and Martinez as centre back partnerships. Again, we have three in midfield of Casemiro, Mount and Bruno Fernandes. Anthony on the right, Garnacho on the left, and Rashford through the middle. Substitutes: bench Henderson, Vitek, Lindelof, Martial, Eriksen, Dalot, and I'm after losing it. Give me 1 second here. I have it here. Henderson, Vitek, Dalot, Lindelof, Eriksen, McTominay, Pellistri, Martial, and Sancho. We have Donny van de Beek is not included. Reports are suggesting that he's not there because he is trying to get a move away from Manchester United. And Harry Maguire is also not included in the squad. People were saying that, and me myself made a TikTok about it yesterday, that it is, was it in relation to maybe Ten Hag punishing him for not leaving? But reports today have suggested that he has got a minor knock. So yeah, there we go. That we're up to date with the news. But thanks for joining, guys. You're all more than welcome. Who have we got in the chat here? Ben is there. Good to see ya. Who else have we got here? Jack is there. Stevie is in. Richie is there as well. Padabaya is there. Dean. Yeah. But thanks for joining, guys. You're more than welcome. Happy days. Happy days. Aaron is in as well. Get your score predictions in as well, guys. Let me know what you're expecting out of today's game. Is it going to be a United win, a Spurs win, a draw? What way do you think the game is going to go? But look, I'm really looking forward to it, I have to say. Big improvement needed, though. Big improvement needed. And to be honest with you, like I said, I'm not overly surprised that we have the same starting lineup. Jamie, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated, my friend. I'm not overly surprised that we've got the same starting 11. Ten Hag done that a lot last season as well. When we had maybe a poor performance, he tends to let the players play a second time to make up for their errors the week before. You know, now if we go out and have a poor performance again today, you know, heads will be on the chopping block, you would think. You know what I mean? Connor, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Aaron is saying 3-1 to United. Ben is saying 1-0 to United. Hopefully 7-0 for FPL. Let's see what other people are saying here. Ryan is saying big result. Need a big result. 3-0 United for me. Let's see. Jack is saying 2-0 to United. Jamie is saying 2-0 to United. Yeah, so look, a lot of people thinking United are going to win, but I mean, I don't think it's going to be an easy game. We're going to have to up our game from last week. Well, from Monday night, so technically it was this week, you know. So let me get the water into me. I haven't drank a lot of water today. Jack says 2-1 to United as well. So there we go. That's high quality H2O. Smash the like button if you haven't already done so, guys. We're going to aim for 20,000 likes on TikTok throughout the day. So if you have a second, tap the screen a few times. Gets more people into the live. You know, gets more chat going. All of that good stuff. Better live. So yeah, please do that. And if you're watching on YouTube, please do take a second and hit the thumbs up button for me. Helps the channel out an awful lot. Helps the algorithm. Same thing. YouTube puts it out to more people. We get more people in the chat. We get more subscribers. The channel grows. Everybody's happy. So all good. Adam is in. If Anthony doesn't play well, he should be dropped for a few games. Yeah, I think this is going to be a big game for Anthony, I have to say. I think, you know, we've seen Anthony basically just you would say, pick up where he left off from last season, not in a good way, you know, in the lackluster performance kind of a way. And I think we're going to need to see some much improved performances from Anthony in the coming weeks, or I think he could be chopped. He could be on the chopping block. Jamser is in. Good to see you, pal. Appreciate you joining as usual. Appreciate you including me on some of your videos as well, guys. Go over and give him a subscribe. Jamser Highlights puts the highlights of all of the fan channels together on his page. So go and subscribe to his YouTube channel as well. Really good stuff over there. Jack says, 13th in your FPL league. Not too bad. Happy days. Well, let me have a look at my Fantasy Premier League. Let me know how everybody is getting on as well in the FPL. If anybody hasn't joined the Fantasy Premier League yet, it's in the link in the description of the video on YouTube. And anybody on TikTok, the link on my homepage has the link included on it for our Fantasy Premier League. So make sure you go and join that as well. I will be closing it in 2 weeks' time. So, or maybe I'm going to close it at the start of the international break. So, what's that? Maybe 3 weeks ago, I think. So yeah, make sure you're joining. But yeah, I've had a good day so far. Estepinian and Mitoma have got me some decent points with Brighton. I had both of them in my team, and they both had a goal and an assist each, so 10 points each on them. And Evan Ferguson got me 1 point. I think he came on as a substitute. Let me have a quick look here, and we'll see. Today he did, let me see, game week 2 points 1. Yeah, I think he came on today as a substitute as well. So I've got 21 points so far and only 3 players used, so we're not doing too bad. Let me check the head-to-head league. Who am I playing in the head-to-head league this week? Let's see. I am playing Tommy Carberry, and he says Rashford is better than Salah. I agree with you on that one. He's on 15 points, so I'm winning that one as we speak, but long way to go yet. Yeah, I'm enjoying the fantasy this year, I have to say. Let's see. Daniel says, hopefully United will win. Love your channel. Appreciate it, Daniel. Oshin is in. Here we go. Jamser says, cheers for the shouting out my channel. No problem, my friend. Oshin says, now there's a content idea. Jack reviewing FPL. Here we go. See, last year I didn't really get into it because I had such a bad start. And so I'm going to try and stay interested in it this year. But look, 13 people in, 4 likes. Come on, guys. Hit the like button. Let's get them likes going. Appreciate it. More people into the chat. Let's see what people are saying on TikTok here. Let's bring in great username. Let's bring in Peter Walton. Says 2-1 United. Reckon one of United's goals will be a penalty, but it should be strong enough to get the win. User says 1-1. I hope I'm wrong. Danny Boy says, I think Mount will find space today. Tic Tac says Harry Kane hat-trick, but he's gone. I think most people have Estepinian, but Mitoma is a great one that most won't have. Claudia is in. It says, good afternoon, Jack. Hello, Claudia. Thanks for joining us. Brighton 9 goals in 2 games. Brighton are looking like the real deal. They really are. I have to say. Michael says, I suppose Liverpool are back now. Yeah, they'll all be shouting and roaring, won't they? Martial will score if he plays. He's not in the squad, I don't think. Or is he? I think he's on the bench. Yeah, I think he's on the bench. Sorry. Yeah, Martial is on the bench. Onana says, where did you buy the shirt? So I got this off of the old sponsor of the video. The kitman.eu is the name of the website. You'll find them on Instagram as well. Kitman.eu. And if you come over and watch on YouTube, you'll be able to see the other shirt that's on this side, which is the vintage green and gold shirt. So if anybody wants to switch from TikTok to YouTube, we are live over there as well. We've got the timer, the scoreboard, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel. Hit subscribe, get into the chat, and let me know you come over from TikTok. We'll give you a shout out. Who is on the back of your jersey? Nothing. Well, the guys here that have bought me one, that one has that on it. I know it's backwards, but you don't want to know what it says. Trust me. Oshin says, still waiting on my Kitman delivery. Yeah, he's absolutely swamped, in fairness to him. I was chatting to him last week. And he said he's just up the walls with orders. So he says, look, he's not the only one. Obviously, like the supplier that he's working off of, also will be supplying shirts to other providers and stuff like that as well. So there's always a rush for them at the start of the season. Let's see. Top 4 prediction. I went with City, United, Arsenal, and Chelsea. That was my top 4 prediction. Love your TikToks, lad. Glory, glory, Man United. We need a big win today, says William. Appreciate it, William. Hopefully we can get the win. Please, God. Thanks for the follow as well. Prince says, how can I get my own? I'm from Nigeria. They ship worldwide. Yep, so the kitman.eu. If you go on order, they ship worldwide. Adam says United are shit. Great input there by Adam. He must have the brains of a goldfish. When's the game start? So kickoff is 5:30, guys. So we're just under 20 minutes away from kickoff. Dylan says 2-1 to United. Happy days. Happy days. Happy days. Chris is in. Good to see you, pal. Good man. Putting us Chelsea in your top 4, says Jamser. There you go. There you go. There we go. So yeah, happy days. Chris is going with 2-1 to United as well. So yeah, I mean, look. Big 3 points needed here today. If we could get 3 points today, it'd be a massive, massive 3 points, you would have to say. I mean, going away to Spurs. Postecoglou is going to have this Spurs team, well up for this game as well. And they got a 2-2 draw against Brentford away from home last week. And look, Brentford are, a good side. And their ground is always a tough place to go. So we're not going to have an easy game today. My score prediction is 1-0 to United. I don't think it's going to be a high-scoring game. I think we, on paper, we do have the better team, but it all depends on what kind of performance we can get out of this United team today. If it's good, then I think we'll have, a good chance of getting the job done. Owen says, hey, Jack, what do you think for the score? Yeah, there we go. Just gave it to you there. Chris says, I hope we handle Spurs so we can rub it in Ricey's face. Well, yeah, Ricey thinks that Postecoglou is going to get Spurs into the top 4. Or did he say top 4? Maybe. I think he had him in 5th, but he thinks he's going to, be a good manager for them. To give you the Spurs lineup, Vicario in goal, Porro, Romero, Van de Ven, Ogdegi, I can't pronounce his name, Sarr, Bissouma, Madison, Kulusevski, Richarlison, and Heung-min Son. Their forward line is the it's the danger area there, you would have to say. And of course, James Maddison, he got 2 assists last week as well. So there we go. We're going to have to be on our game today. We really are. Let's see. 2-1 to United, says Bash. Johnny Boy says hoping. Didi says 2-2. Bash says, when is Amrabat coming? Your guess is as good as mine now at this stage. Michael says it all when United's third choice keeper is picked on the bench over Maguire. Yeah, there you go. Supposedly he has an injury. Let's see. Jamser says, if you play like you did against Wolves, you're going to lose. Yeah, we have to up our game, really. Paddy says, I'd take a scrappy 3 points again. Yeah, so would I. Just get the points on the board. I've said this before. Now, obviously, you want good performances, don't you? But at this early stage of the season where we're just finding our feet, we're getting our fitness levels, getting our touch in, all of that good stuff, you would take 3 points any way you can get them for the first maybe 3 or 4 games. Absolutely you would. So yeah, give me 3 points today. Regardless of how we get it, I don't really care. If you give us 3 points, I'll be happy. And, 6 from 6. Can't complain with that at all, really, can you? Sorry now, I just want to fix something on the screen here. Now, there we go. Oh, no. I just fixed it here as well. No. There we go. Sorry, just something small. Yeah. Happy days. As well, guys, make sure you are checking out the podcast as well. We've got weekly podcasts as the free version on Spotify as well. If you want to go for the paid version, we've got that available now. It's $2.99. So basically what it is any of the evening news shows that we do, they're uploaded as part of the paid version on Spotify as well. So you can listen to them the next day. If you do a lot of driving or you go out for a run and you want to listen to, the previous night's news, you can get it on Spotify as well. So if that's something you're interested in as well, go check it out. Let's see. Owen says, just back from a 6-0 loss. Hopefully we'll win now. Aaron says, afternoon all. Let's hope for a more positive performance. Dylan says, when do you reckon Hyland will play? Well, they were saying the first couple of games. So we'll probably find out during the week, roughly when we'll get him back. But the sooner the better. Sooner the better. Maguire is not injured. Eric Ten Hag, I hope, banishes him home, says Chris. He says, Jack, is your jersey from Kitman or United shop? No, it's from Kitman. It's from Kitman. Couldn't not buy a jersey off him, and he sponsors the video. So, yeah, absolutely. Alex is in. He says, come on, United, we need a better performance than Monday. Dave says, need a good performance today, but can't see where the goals will come from. Yeah, I understand what you mean, absolutely. But look, it's early doors. Let's see what happens. Tell us more about Mason Greenwood. I basically covered it last night. I think it's time to move on. I don't want him. I think, it's too much of a distraction. John says, come on, Spurs. Dean says, well, Jack, mate, what do you make of the lineup? Yeah, look, I mean, I said it already that I think we've seen it a lot last season that Eric Ten Hag, when we do have a poor performance, Ten Hag tends to put the same team out again the following week and gives them a chance to make amends for a poor performance. So I'm not overly surprised. But yeah, make sure you are sticking around as well, guys. Straight away after the game, we will be doing the match reaction fan forum. So any official members of the YouTube channel, the link is on the community tab on the YouTube page. If you do want to become an official member of the channel and come on with us live at 7:30 tonight on the screen and give your opinion on the game, link is in the description of the YouTube video. Go check it out. And yeah, hopefully we'll get some more people in tonight or maybe new people that haven't been on. So go to the community tab on the YouTube page if you're an official member. Click on the link, and then all you have to do is come on, make sure your camera is on, and you can get your comments and your thoughts in live on screen, and it's live. Chris says, just bought the classic Netherlands jersey from the kit man, the classic orange one. Yeah, it's a lovely kit. Aaron says, the first 5 or 6 games is more important to get the result than performance. The performances will come. Yeah, absolutely. Dylan says, why would the Glazers decide to sell the club? Then they're considering on not selling, wasting the 2 people that bid for the club's time. Yeah, I still think the Glazers will sell. And like I said the other night, I think the reason for it is Old Trafford. I think they haven't got the money to redevelop Old Trafford, and it desperately needs redeveloping. So I think that will eventually just, seal the deal. Score prediction, 1-0 to Manchester United is my score prediction. So yeah, happy days. I love Ten Hag's comments as well. So Ten Hag has been interviewed there. He's been asked about Tottenham. He said it's not about them, it's about us, the way we play. It's not disrespecting Tottenham, it's our approach in every game. I love that. I remember Ferguson said, or Rio Ferdinand said it about when David Moyes took over, when Ferguson left. He couldn't believe how much time was given in pre-match, build-up to the opposition, where Ferguson never done that. He just always focused on what United done, what we can do, rather than, trying to stop what the opposition doing. And Ten Hag seems to have the same kind of mind frame, in fairness to him. He also said a lot of players had a very good pre-season. The players we picked on Monday and today can do a lot better than they did on Monday. I hope they are fresher and more comfortable with the ball. The one thing I've been thinking about as well, especially with the game on Monday night against Wolves. Like, Wolves played one away game. I think they played one game in Portugal in pre-season, and the rest of their games in pre-season was at Molineux, was at home. You know what I mean? Ace, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. And Superior, thanks for the gift as well. Much appreciated. So yeah, like, they played one game in Portugal and the rest of their games was played at home in Molineux, where United were travelling halfway around the world playing pre-season. It has to have had an effect. It really does. United played Oslo, they played Edinburgh, they played in, was it 4 different cities in America. Then they played, in Old Trafford, they played in Dublin. So it has to have had an effect. You know what I mean? So let's hope they're a bit fresher today, a bit sharper, and a bit more on it, because this has the makings of a really, really good game if United show up. Daniel is in. He says, send him my love from Ghana. I think we'll be winning the game. I appreciate it, Daniel. Thanks for tuning in. You're more than welcome, my friend. Thank you. Big shout out to Ghana, all of the African people in the building. Great to see so many people from all over the world tuning in, but you're more than welcome. Let's see who we got here. Do hit the follow button as well, guys, if you're new to the channel. Basil is going 3-2. Kyle says hopefully Garnacho plays well. Yeah, big chance for Garnacho to make amends for the poor performance that he had on Monday night. So I think, look, he's only young. I mean, what is he still 18, 19 maybe? So he'll be okay. I'm not overly concerned about Garnacho, I have to say. I think he'll be fine. I really do. I think he will be fine. I love the way we've got 15 votes on the polls that if people have said they've hit the like button and there's only 10 likes. Anyway, please, any news on Mason Greenwood? No news. It looks like Man United are probably going to do a U-turn and not take him back. I think it's the right decision. As much of a good footballer as he was, I think it's the right thing to do to move him on, I have to say. Is Rasmus available? No, he's not available yet, unfortunately. Saw you in the pub before the game at the Aviva, says Harry. Come up and say hello the next time, Harry. I'll be happy to say hello back. Appreciate it. Yeah, a few people come up and said hello throughout the day in Dublin, so nice to be meeting people as well who watch the channel. Dylan, in relation to top four, he is saying City 1, United 2, Liverpool 3, Arsenal 4, then Newcastle 5th and Chelsea 6th. Daniel says, oh my days, that's so sad. It's the right decision, but it does hurt losing Mason Greenwood. It does. I mean, look, I said this the other day, that of course I would have loved nothing more than none of this to have happened, because Greenwood is probably going to be was going to be potentially the greatest player to ever come out of the academy. But it's over. He threw it away. And there's nothing we can do about it anymore. So it's time to move on. You know what I mean? It's time to move on. But yeah, we're closing in. What have we got? Just over 5 minutes to go, guys, before kickoff here. I mean, the Spurs stadium is unbelievable, in fairness. It really is. Really is. All of the safe standing as well is brilliant. You love to see more of that. So you do. Any news on Amrabat, says Daniel? No, not as of yet. I think Manchester United are still waiting to get players sold before we go in for the likes of Amrabat and maybe another centre back as well. So we will have to wait on that. Let's see. Dylan says, if Greenwood came back, the media would be all over us and him. Yeah, absolutely. Chris says, I visited there when I went to London last. It truly is a great stadium. Oshin said, they say you should never meet your heroes, though. Break the illusion too much if we all met you. Oh, God. You better meet me before the channel gets too big, or else I won't want to talk to any of you. You know what I mean? I joke. I love talking to people anyway, so you should always come up and say hello. And if you come up and start slagging me, you get a head in the nose. But yeah, I was debating having a beer. I said I'd just have water instead. I'd have water instead. Daniel says, love the channel. You're a good moderator, and I hope to see you one day in Sky. I don't think so. Maybe so. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? Atmosphere building on the stadium here, in fairness. Let's see. Josh says, red cards in all 3 of the first matches. Wonder, will it keep going in this match? Who knows? Who knows? I mean, you would have got good odds on red cards to be in all 3 the 3 o'clock kickoffs. So you would. Let's see. Do you have a TV license, says Jamie? I do, unfortunately. My wife paid it. I didn't want to pay it, but my wife paid it. Have a half-time beer if we're winning. There's a new tradition. Jesus, Josh, please don't say that. I'll be divorced. Hopefully Mount gets off the mark today. Yeah, big game for Mount today now, in fairness. Big game for Mount. Big game for Mount. And look, I mean, Spurs, they're showing Ange Postecoglou coming out here. His first home game in the stadium, and you know he's going to want to get one over on United today. It's not going to be an easy game. It's not going to be an easy game. Chris says, my friend's barbecue restaurant closed last night, so we had a private party and we ate and drank all we could last night. Rough morning today. Owen says, nah, in with RTE, he'll get paid much better under the table. Oshin says, I think the uproar over Martinez in the pre-season has put him behind the 8 ball. Maybe so. But the yellow card he did get the other day was a yellow card, you know. Patrick says, AFTV feature on Sky, so could be you next rather than AFTV or Coalbridge. Long way to go. And Carl is in as well. Good to see you, Carl. Good to see you guys, yeah. But we're nearly ready to rock here, guys. Teams are out on the field. Come on, United. Let's go. Hopefully Mount gets off the mark today. Hopefully. Rashford will do well today, says Hutchie. Gaffo says, support the League of Ireland. Jesse says, are you Irish? I am. Mark says, come on, United. G says, come on, United. There we go. It's going to be a tricky one today. It's going to be tricky. So it is. Yeah, I mean, let's hope. I've gone with a 1-0 win. I just hope for a good game. Good performance. Good 3 points and a good performance. I know, it doesn't get much better than that, but 3 points is most important. And after that, then, a performance on the board. Are you going to watch a bit of the Irish game? I'm not, Jack. No, I'm not. We're a United channel, so we're watching United. Chris says, Rashford better get a hat-trick, need some FPL points. My FPL is going really good today. I've only had 3 players. I've got 21 points from 3 players. Mitoma and Estepinian both got me 10 points, and then Evan Ferguson got me 1. How is Romero back so soon after the concussion? Yeah, strange one. Chris says, Jack, how do you know Ricey? Did you play together? Yeah, we played with each other for nearly 8, 9, 10 years, I'd say. We played centre-back together. So, yeah. Owen says he had Alexis McAllister. Oh, and he got sent. He's marching orders. Red card. Right, come on, United. Let's go. Let's get the timer up and running here as well. Like I say, guys, anybody on TikTok, if you do want to get the full experience, we're live over on YouTube as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Head over there, hit subscribe, get in the chat. Let me know you've come over from TikTok as well. But yeah, nearly ready to rock here, guys. Just waiting on the referee to blow his whistle here. So yeah, happy days. Nearly ready to rock and roll. Come on, United. Do you miss De Gea? No, I don't. I liked De Gea, but I don't miss him. But yeah, waiting for the referee to blow his whistle here, guys. And we will be up and running. And up and running we are. Happy days. United with tip-offs. All the way to the goalkeeper. All the way to the goalkeeper. Nice and early. So we're up and running. We are up and running. When will Manu be back, says Isaac. So reports today have suggested he could be out for another 2 months. So it'll be 2 months before he's available, which is, you would say, it's a lot longer than previously anticipated, you know. But United pressing high here at the start, with Spurs coming down the right-hand side now. Cross into the box, goes to the back post. Son! Oh, he scuffs his strike and United clear it. Frantic pace in the opening 60 seconds here. Lively start by both sides, you would have to say. Both teams fast out of the blocks. But it's definitely Rashford down the middle again anyway, as kind of expected. But Bruno's pushing up very high as well. But yeah, and it's definitely a single pivot as well with Casemiro. You can see both Bruno Fernandes and Mason Mount are pressing higher up, with Casemiro sitting in behind him. Now, you know, you would expect at least one of them to get in alongside Casemiro once pressure starts to come on. Oh, United are after pressing really well. Mason Mount nicks the ball away. Comes to Garnacho on the right-hand side. Lays it off to Anthony with a strike. Oh, just over the bar. And there's the danger. And United are pressing quite well up the field, in fairness to him. Keeper plays it out. Mason Mount puts good pressure on. Gets a block in. Garnacho gets on it. Just lays one off to Anthony, who's coming in on the edge of the box. Strike with the left foot. Just over the crossbar. Just over the crossbar. Good start by United. Oisin, thanks for the 7 months, my friend. 7 months of lols and bans on the UCC. Appreciate it, my friend. Appreciate it. Let's see. Did you see McAllister's red card? Is a disgrace? No, I didn't. I'm afraid. I didn't see it just yet. I'll see it by the end of the day, though. Score prediction, 1-0 to United I'm going with. That was my initial score prediction, guys. Yeah, and Wan-Bissaka is really doing a man-marking job on Heung-min Son there. And gives away the foul, but gives it away in the right area. Well up the field. McAllister was just a late challenge. Nothing terrible. No real intent. Was it a second yellow or was it a straight red? Yeah, United doing well there. Gets a throw up the field. Oh, straight red. Right, okay. Straight red. Josh says straight red, but studs were up. All right, okay. Okay. Interesting. We get it. I'll see it. I'll check it out on Twitter maybe at halftime. Good pressure by Luke Shaw there. Good defending. Really good play. Mason Mount now carries the ball up the field. Gets a wide to Garnacho, who's going to run at the fullback here. Lovely step over. And a strike! Alright, not the worst strike in the world, but a comfortable enough save by Vicario in the goal. And United are looking to get down that left-hand side again as much as possible. And it's good that Ten Hag is, giving Garnacho the his head again today. He didn't have the best of games on Monday night. Nobody did. So, I'm happy he gets another start today. Suzuka says, Garnacho needs a good game. Aaron says, twice we have gone forward, both better than Monday. Yeah, absolutely. And Noah says, 2-1 win to United. There we go. Happy days. So yeah, nearly 5 minutes gone. Good start by United, you would have to say. Probably have had the majority of possession. It's very close, but we've had a couple of chances already. Ben says Garnacho should be better today. Wolves marked him out of the game on Monday. They did very well. They did. They doubled up on him. Now, look, I'm sure Ange Postecoglou looked at that game and took notes from it as well. So I wouldn't be surprised if we've seen something similar with Garnacho today. Spurs coming forward now. Yeah, it's good defending by Varane there again. And Bruno with some good tracking back. And Mount gets Garnacho away down the left-hand side again now. One-on-one with Romero. Yeah, just decides to go back. Bruno has stayed down here. He looks to be in a lot of pain. In fairness to it now, it looks straight away now. He went in for a challenge, won the ball. Yeah, studs are in on the top of his foot by the looks of it. I don't think there was any intent in it. Just two players going for the ball. Yeah, it's a sore one. I think, does he get it on the shin maybe or on the top of the foot? It's a very sore one. But he's staying down here. It's the last thing we need. Him to be gone for us. Jared says, I think Rashford on the left, Greenwood in the middle, and Anthony on the right be a good front three someday. Don't think it's going to happen. Won't be a United, though. It won't be at United, says Oshin. Noah says, Garnacho should be tried out as an attacking midfielder. Cork says, Garnacho and Mount, not good enough, lad. All right. Kieran says, if United play anything like Monday, we're getting hammered. Well, we're already playing better than Monday, so it's an improvement so far. Bruno's back on his feet, thankfully. Sore one, though. Studs on the shin. See a little stud mark right in his shin. I mean, this new protocol is absolute. I'm not for it at all, I have to say. So because the physios came on and, gave him treatment on the field, he has to stay off the pitch for 30 seconds. On one hand, it's stopping players going down too easily, and feigning injury and getting physios on. But I think players will go down and feign injury. The game can be stopped and then the ref will go, do you want a physio? And he'll say no. So you're still going to be able to delay play. But you're going to penalise players then who actually do need physio treatment and they have to stay off for 30 seconds. Doesn't make sense. Good little nick away there by Anthony. Good switch of the play then to Garnacho, who has a bit of space on the left-hand side. Luke Shaw's making strides around him. Gets the ball to the end line. Oh, it's a good tackle. And United win the corner. Good play there by United. Good play by Anthony as well. Anthony's decision-making, we've said before, is something that he needs to prove on. And that was good. That was good out of him, in fairness. So yeah, first corner to United here. It's going to be Luke Shaw with the outswinger. Items have been thrown at Luke Shaw from the crowd. You don't like to see that. Shaw swings it in. It's a good ball in. Varane gets up for a header. Their keeper touched that, ref. Yeah, keeper touched it. There was no need for him to touch it because it was going over the bar, but it's another corner to United. There was no need for him to touch that. That was going well over. And it just clips his fingertips as he kind of lets it off nearly. What minute are we on? We are on minute number 9. Mason Mount now with the outswinger from the other side. Ball to the back post. Header by Varane again goes wide. Eddie, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Liverpool and United will be in the top 3, I think, says Cork. Let's see. Going to any Premier League matches this season, says Becca. No Premier League games planned, but I've got a cup season ticket, so I'll be going to the Champions League games. That's the plan anyway. Offside. Offside. Let's see what people are saying here. I have to work during this game, so you're a lifeline for the game. Cheers, says Jared. No problem, man. We'll be here for the whole lot of it. Stick with us. Luke says, thought your take on Greenwood was great. Exactly what needs to be said. It's another talking point all season. Greenwood first, then United second. Too much drama, and he doesn't deserve to play. Aaron says, so much better than Monday. It is so much better already, you would have to say. Oshin says, needs to go down the rugby route. Clock off every time someone gets injured. Yeah, I agree, Oshin. Absolutely. It's such a simple rule that they could bring in. Just stop the clock. You know, just stop the clock. It makes so much sense. Did you name our bench, by the way? I did. I'll give it to you again here. Let me see. The bench is Henderson, Vitek, Delot, Lindelof, Eriksson, McTominay, Pellistri, Martial and Sancho. But yeah, United have had the lion's share of possession so far, you would have to say. A couple of chances created out of it as well, while Spurs haven't really created anything. Let's keep it that way. VTech make great kids toys, they do. I think that's how you pronounce it. I don't know if I'm pronouncing it right or wrong. Yeah, good play there by Mason Mount, winning the ball back in midfield. Good ball by Bruno. Here's Anthony now. Oh, Rashford carries it through. Strike. Oh, what a save. Oh, it's still there in the box. Spurs get it away eventually. Heung-min Son. Oh, it was a brilliant little take by Rashford. And it was a brilliant save by the Spurs goalkeeper. So infield ball by Bruno Fernandes. Rashford lays it off to Anthony. Anthony goes himself and Rashford just takes it off him. And he brings it into the space. But the keeper is fast off his line. Spreads himself wide. Rashford gets his shot on target. And it just hits the goalkeeper's hand. And Spurs eventually clear their lines. Good play by United there. David says, you're ahead of my Now TV. I tell you what you do, David. We're live over on YouTube, okay? So go to YouTube and watch us live over there, and you can pause my live on YouTube until I come up in line with your Now TV, and then just hit play, and then we'll be synced. So, link is on my homepage to the YouTube channel, United Community Channel, so you can do that, because obviously you can't pause the live on TikTok, but you can do it over on YouTube, if you want to go do that. But yeah, good start by United here, I have to say. Nice out of Bruno Fernandes. He's playing much better already. Gets Rashford away down the right-hand side now. Little overlap. Here's Wan-Bissaka, a bit of space. Pulls it back. Mason Mount with his... Oh, the strike is... Oh, no, it was Garnacho. Ball is still in the box. Spurs will come away with it eventually. United are creating all the chances here. If you had to go to one away day this season in the Prem, where would you go? Oh, that's a tough question. One away day. Man, that's tough. Oh, United. Luke Shaw gets committed now, and Spurs are coming away down the right-hand side. Kulusevski into the box. Martinez, good defending. Corner to Spurs. Away day. If I had one away day to choose, I would probably go Arsenal away, maybe. Arsenal away, I'd say. Yeah. I'd like that. Michael Owen just asked if Spurs keeper handballed it. I'd love to go to the Luton game just to see the ground. Yeah, maybe so. Yeah, a lot of people saying Luton there as well. But yeah, it's a corner to Spurs now. It's going to be James Maddison with the outswinger. Header at the near post goes wide. Chris says St. James's Park. Yeah, I mean, it's a tricky one. There's a load of play. I'd love to go to Anfield. I'd love to go to the Etihad. I would have loved to go to the old West Ham, the bowling ground. The old West Ham ground. I would have loved that. I'd like to go to Spurs as well just to see the stadium. Yeah, so there's a lot of grounds I'd like to go with. Spurs coming into the game a little bit more here now. In fairness to them, they're getting on the ball the last couple of minutes a little bit more. Here's Kulusevski down the right-hand side now. He's onside. Bit of space into the box. Martinez comes over. And Martinez gets another block in there. Luke Shaw now, I mean, that was different to the last one. Luke Shaw committed to a tackle on the first one. But Kulusevski just gets in over his shoulder. And it's a nice ball in behind. And Martinez is doing a lot of cover there on that side when Spurs are coming down the right-hand side. And it's good defending. Corner now, outswinger. Varane with a header away. He's playing well again today, Varane, in fairness to him. Yeah, Spurs just getting a foothold in the game now, pinning Manchester United back a little bit here the last few minutes. And they seem to be wanting to try to get down that right-hand side more than anything else. Luke Shaw's having his work cut out for him. Bob says Mount is playing all right. He is. He's playing well so far. Yeah, Casemiro makes the foul there, and it's going to be a free kick in a decent position for Spurs. But you can see Mason Mount there. He is in a more defensive position once we lose the ball, in fairness to him. He hasn't got caught up the field an awful lot like we've seen on Monday night. But it's a good position here now for Spurs. Maddison is over the free kick. It's going to be a nice little just chip ball into the box, you'd expect. Maddison with a good ball in. Good header away by Martinez. But Spurs have the ball on the left here with Heung-min Son. Anthony is there closing them down. Yes, it's... Maddison is looking for a free there. He's saying Garnacho pulled him back, but it's gone out for a goal kick. Let's have a look at it here. Yeah, Garnacho just goes to sleep a little bit. Yeah, he does have a little tug at him, alright, in fairness. That sounded really bad, by the way. Oshin says, my mini scouser just walked in wearing their rag of a shirt. She was singing 3-1 earlier. Must really have pissed someone off in a past life. How in the name of God did that happen to you, Oshin? I'll never know, man. Oh, God. Jake, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Martinez reminds me of you, Jack, in your booters days. Who's that? I don't know who that is. Kakashi. Kazman, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. The Ginger Ninja says, wish Onana would kick the ball out. No, come on now. We were giving out about De Gea kicking it out too much last year. You can't have everything. Come on. Agent says, Casa can't play that role no more. Oh, Rashford is in. Quick ball and it's blocked. United win a corner. Agent says, Casa can't play that role no more. He's way too slow. The club need Amrabat. I disagree. I think he's having a good game so far. He's after giving away one free kick, but he's after winning a couple of really good challenges as well. So corner now to United. It's going to be Bruno Fernandes with the outswinger. Near post, cleared away. And Spurs eventually clear their line. Goes all the way back. Onana comes out. He's on the halfway line. Goes along with it. Oh, Garnacho's in acres of space here. What a ball out of Onana. He's onside. We've got options. Oh, and it's a good block away. Garnacho probably took the wrong decision. He tries to find Anthony coming in on the far post, but Rashford is coming in near post. Again, a bit of maybe young, a bit of naivety there from him. Let's have a look again. Creeps into the box. Rashford has acres of space. He's just short of the front post. He would have had to do some work to get it on target, but what a ball out of Onana. Ref, come on, ref! Ref, again! United pressing very high here. Great pressing there by Casemiro. Really, really good. Yeah, and Spurs win the throw. I blame Neve Fatty. She came to their school and gave them all free gear. Oh, man. Good defending there. Wan-Bissaka now comes away with it. Gets it to Bruno in the middle. Bruno with the outside of the boot. Gets it around to Garnacho on the left-hand side. Tiptoes into the box. Goes back to Bruno. Bruno with the Panenka. Rashford! Oh, the bar! Oh, with the header. Should have scored. Should have at least hit the target. I don't know. Let's have a look at it again. It could have been a little bit behind him. Oh, Bruno Fernandes with the outside of the boot with the first ball to Garnacho. Makes the run then to get it back on the edge of the box. Garnacho just lays it off to him. Oh, and he Panenkas it. Rashford probably would have been offside. But Rashford should really be hitting the target there. But United are purring here the last few minutes, in fairness to him. Luke says, Jack, what's your gym program? I go to the gym 4 days a week, but I've missed the last 6 years. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't go to the gym. I used to. I went through phases of going to the gym. I like going for a run or a walk. Yeah, we're getting good joy out on that left-hand side. Garnacho coming again now. Luke Shaw on the overlap. Nice ball. Here we go. Luke Shaw cross. Pulls it back edge. Bruno. Strike is blocked. Oh, it hits the ref. United keep possession. Goes all the way back to Martinez. Yeah, United are putting good pressure on here. We need to convert it into a goal though. Big switch to Anthony. Comes back to Wan-Bissaka. Casemiro. Oh, he just scuffs the cross. Son now going one-on-one with Varane here. Oh, edge of the box. Gets it to Kulusevski on the right hand side. Chance save. Good save by Onana. Well done. And I mean, Son looked dangerous one-on-one with Varane there. He was beating him for pace, but Varane does well to cover the angles. But he just skips inside him. Varane takes a little bit of a pull out of him, but he has to let go because he's tiptoeing into the box. It's a tame shot in the end out with Kulusevski, and Onana with a comfortable save. Yeah, it's to and fro in this game. In fairness, United are getting spells. Then Spurs are getting spells. Then United are getting spells. So it's been a good game so far. Wan-Bissaka does really well there. Oh, what a bit of skill out of Rashford to go around the fullback. That was amazing. Garnacho has space. First touch, be good. Gets on it. Bruno on the overlap. Garnacho with a strike. It takes a deflection and goes for a corner. They're saying a handball here. Looking for a handball. I think it would be very, very harsh. It looks like his hands were down by his side. It obviously VAR will check it. Let's have a look. Garnacho with a strike. Oh, that's a penalty. That's going to be a penalty. His hand is up. His hand is up and it hits him there. This surely is a penalty. That's a penalty. Oh, his hands are a mile up. His hands are a mile up like that. I mean, the ball is on target. Well, the strike is heading for the goal. I think by the looks of it, it is. I mean, it clearly hits his arm, and his arm is up. I think this is a penalty. I have to say it. Not given. Strange one. Not given. Corner to United. I don't know. I mean, his hand is a mile up. I think that's a penalty, I have to say. I think it's a penalty. Now, the proximity between Garnacho and Romero in relation to the ball hitting his arm maybe has to come into play as well, but his arm was definitely out. Corner swung in by Luke Shaw. Casemiro is up there, still in the box. Pinballing around. Mount puts it back in. Well done, Garnacho. It's a throw to Spurs. But look, I mean, the law of averages, you know what I mean? We should have had a penalty against us on Monday night, and we don't get one that we should have had now. So, you know, people give out about VAR, but over the course of a season, it tends to even itself out, you would have to say, really, doesn't it? But I certainly do think that was a penalty. You know what I mean? I really, really do think it was a penalty. Clear as day. And this game is heating up here. There's a couple of challenges going in. Free kicks are being given. Come on now! Ghost, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Score is 0-0, guys. 29 minutes. Just about 29 minutes gone here. Paul says, in fairness, never in a million years was that a pen. I don't know. If it was Chelsea, Paul, I think you'd be screaming for it. Gift. Thanks for the gift. Here's Rashford now, edge of the box. Yeah, too many players around him. Just gets his pocket picked. And Spurs are on the break here. They've got numbers over. Left-hand side now, Son. Oh, nice little ball. Oh, what a save! Oh, what a save out of Onana. What a brilliant save. And Mason Mount as well there, getting a block in, making a run the length of the pitch. Mason Mount with a brilliant defensive run, in fairness to him. The ball keeps going past him and he keeps making his run. He keeps getting into the box, you know, just on the off chance that he needs to be there. Son's with a lovely little reverse ball in. And Onana is there with a brilliant save. And Mason Mount with the follow-up block. Good defending by United, but that's the danger there with Spurs. Let's see. Problem with VAR is that it's still overseen by humans who make human errors. Jared says they didn't give it because of last game. No other reason. Hope this ref gets dropped also. Go on, my Mount. Show them how it's done. We have to do better in our attacking third. I think we're doing okay. We're creating some really good chances. But again, I mean, we know we're lacking that number 9. You know, I don't think Rasmus Højlund is going to be lacking any opportunities coming into this team to score goals. You know what I mean? Dara, thanks for the follow. Sean B, thanks for the follow. Callum, thanks for the follow as well. Appreciate it, guys. Far too many chances in both games. Not good enough, says Carm. Here's Anthony now. Slips in Rashford on the inside right channel. Pulls one back to the edge of the box. Bruno with a strike. It's blocked. Anthony with it now on the corner of the box. Looking for that far corner. Miles high and wide. We've seen that too many times, I'm afraid. Who got a yellow card there? Wan-Bissaka, I think, was it? Silly out of him. I think he just stops the free kick being taken quickly. Do you think it was a pen? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I do. Matthew, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Yellow for Wan-Bissaka. Carm says, so frustrating when we will be Titan challengers again because I don't see this team ready yet. No, it's not ready yet, but that doesn't mean we can't be thereabouts. You know, if Man City slip up or whatever it may be, you know. Good defending by Varane there. Very good defending. Jack, thanks for the follow as well. MUFC, thanks for the follow. Matthew, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it, guys. Make sure if anybody wants to get over to the YouTube channel, we are live over there as well, guys. We've got the full experience, the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel. Head over to YouTube, hit subscribe. Let us know you've come over. As well, like I said, we are going to be live straight away after the game for our match reaction fan forum. So if you are an official member of the YouTube channel, the link to come live on the screen with us is on the community tab of the YouTube page. If you do want to come on with us, anybody that wants to join as an official member and potentially come on with us after the game on screen, check out the link in the description of the video. Become an official member and you can come on live with us and give your opinion. Ryan, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Oshin says, very early to get a yellow against Son. Tightrope now, says Oshin. Yeah, absolutely. Aaron says, we have to kill games off. Yeah, we do. We do. But again, I mean, we're missing that number 9, aren't we? George says, we're only 2 games in. Plenty of time. But 2 years, in my opinion, we will be top again. Have you heard about... Oh, go away, will you? Here's Wan-Bissaka now coming down the right-hand side into Rashford. Anthony with a bit of space now. Back to Wan-Bissaka. United just creeping into the final third here. Anthony now onto his left. Big switch ball over to Garnacho in the box. Needs some options. Goes back to Luke Shaw. Little chip ball in. Bruno! Oh no! 6-yard box and he misses it. Oh, 50 pence head. How did he miss it? He puts it a mile high and wide. Oh, he watches his run. He times it. Let's have a look. He times it to perfection. Luke Shaw with a beautiful ball in. He's 5 yards out. He's got the goal at his mercy. All he has to do is hit the target and it's 1-0. And he balloons it over the bar. 50 pence head, Bruno. Wow. Ah, Jesus, we should be 1-0 up there. Here's Son now down the left-hand side. Cross into the box early is too deep. Goes all the way to the back. Yeah, and Garnacho does well to win a free there. How did Bruno Fernandes miss that chance? My God. Oh, God. Can the opinion be on the next bag of crisps you eat on life? Cheese and onion all the way for me, Luke. Liam says, did you think it was a pen last week for Liverpool as well? I can't remember, to be honest with you. Tyg is in. This is my first time in the stream this season. Is that a green screen or a real background? It's a real one. Green screen is gone, Tyg. Is Bailly going to go to Fulham apparently? Supposedly, we're going to let him go for free. And Anthony gets a yellow card. Jesus wept. That is shocking, says Liam. And Footy is in as well. Good to see you, pal. Bruno's after getting booked as well here. I mean, this is fucking stupid, lads. These are stupid yellow cards we're getting. That's 4 players now we have booked. Varane, Wan-Bissaka, Anthony and Bruno are all booked. You know what I mean? I think whoever said it at the start of the live there, could we get another red card in this one? We keep getting yellow cards. It's going to happen. Anyway, very early in the season to be getting a lot of yellows with fines and suspensions as well, says Oshin. Oh, Spurs are in on the left-hand side. Here's Son now, looking for space. Comes back out to the edge of the box. Strike! Oh, crossbar! Oh, what a strike! Spurs are still here now. End line. It hits the post! It takes a deflection on the cross and hits the post. How have Spurs not scored there? How has there been no goals in this first half? Just over 5 minutes to go here. Spurs are finishing strong. Porro, goal kick. Jesus, that was wrong. Son gets in. It comes all the way out to Porro. What a strike. I mean, it looks like Onana is beaten. Hits the crossbar. The cross then hits Luke Shaw on his knee on the cross and just bounces up and hits the post. United are very lucky not to concede there, because Onana was committed to getting down for the cross. Here's Anthony now. Wan-Bissaka, Bruno, chip to the back post, not good enough. Headed back to the goalkeeper. Stadia should be supporting an Irish club. The Stadia commenting on someone else's live. You know what I mean? Keyboard warriors, bye. There's plenty of them around, enter. Spending your Saturday scrolling through TikTok live just to annoy other people. I would say the state of you. Here's Spurs coming again now through the middle. Mount has been good defensively, in fairness to him. He's been behind the ball an awful lot. David says, might have to mute you. You're slightly ahead of us in Australia. David, I'm after mentioning it already. Or sorry, Level. One sec now. But what you should do is go and watch it over on YouTube. We're live over on YouTube as well. So if you go over to YouTube, you can pause the live over on YouTube. Link for the YouTube channel is on my homepage. So head over to YouTube and watch us live over there. You can hit pause on YouTube and let you come up in line with us. And then we'll be in sync with whatever. Because we've got the timer on the screen over on YouTube as well. So you can just sync it with your TV. And Bob's your uncle. So yeah, anyone wants to, do that, head over to the YouTube channel. We're live over there as well. You can pause it. And then you can sync both the live and the game together. Spurs now finishing strong. Here's Kulusevski with a strike. Good save by Onana. How do I find you on YouTube, says Kaylee. Link is on my homepage, Kaylee, or the channel is called United Community Channel. So just type United Community Channel into YouTube. You'll see us there. We're live. Hit subscribe, and then you can comment away in the chat as well. And let us know you've come over from TikTok as well. Donald, thanks for the follow. Aaron, thanks for the follow. Mackie, thanks for the follow. Mason Mount gives away a free kick now. It's a good position for Spurs to get it into the box here again. Free kick comes in. Martinez with a good clearance. Spurs get it though. Another cross into the box. Header. Should be keeper's ball. Onana, well done. Big and strong. Big and strong. That's the kind of thing. That's what you need. Richarlison going up with him. And going up with him strong. David De Gea would have folded like a deck chair there. But Onana, big and strong. Jared says, I support Man United and Shamrock Rovers. It's okay to support who you want. Listen, don't be worrying. I'm never going to not support Man United. Here's Anthony now. Oh, Casemiro making a run. His first touch just off. Liam says, yeah, have you synced up? You're about 40 seconds ahead of me. Noah says, what's your favourite Man United kit this season? I love the home kit. Home kit is beautiful, and the third kit is brilliant as well. Wished. Oh, Bruno, ball just ahead of him. Shawnee, thanks for the follow. Condon, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. If you were to put the game on live, would you get banned? Absolutely, I would. Yep. Copyright infringements. Kazman, thanks for the gift. I mean, we've kind of allowed Spurs back into this game, you would have to say. Again, it comes down to chances not taken as well. You know, United have had good few chances that we didn't take. Rashford with a header, Bruno with a header, Garnacho with a couple of opportunities as well. Ocean says, seen a lad in Galway in the away kit the last day and it looks like a shirt you'd go clubbing in. Here's Spurs down the right hand side. Good covering by Luke Shaw. Great defending. 3 minutes of added time now. We're about 90 seconds through it, so still a chance here. Wan-Bissaka now coming down the right hand side. Coming inside. Casemiro. Little chip ball to Luke Shaw. He's got Garnacho ahead of him. Comes in on his right. Needs an option. Bruno now. Cross into the box. Garnacho with the flick on. Goal kick, I think. Ay, ay, ay. But how this game is 1-0, or how this game is 0-0, still I'll never know. Great tackle. Great tackle. Ah, referee, that's a United ball. Come on, Lino. Spurs deserve a goal, says Jay. I'm like, well, United deserve one as well. I mean, the first 20 minutes, United were really, really good. There's half time, guys. 0-0 so far. And, yeah, kind of a half of two halves, if you want to go, if you want to say. I think, yeah, I mean, I think both teams probably deserve goals in this game, but we haven't quite got them yet. Let me grab the bag of potatoes. Back in a sec. Stick with me. 1 sec now. Now, here we go. La 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 la. But yeah, look, I mean, in a way, it was a decent first half out United, and in a way, it's been a disappointing first half because we really should be, we really should have scored. You know what I mean? So, Spurs could have easily have scored also. So, a lack of finishing is killing us, though. It really is. Chris, thanks for the gifts. Much appreciated, man. So, it's going to be interesting to see this Ten Hag change at in here at half time, because what I would like to see now, I would like to see Rashford moved out on the left. Sancho come in maybe as a false 9. And then maybe take off either one of Anthony or Garnacho. I'd probably take off Anthony and put Garnacho on the right hand side. Because Anthony is not doing a lot again today. So, I think in midfield we have been better. I think Mason Mount is struggling to get into the game going forward, but the defensive side of his game has been a lot better today than it has on Monday night. And I think probably that's the reason why he doesn't look like he's getting involved as much going forward. Will, thanks for the gift, man. Much appreciated. The Irish potato farmer, Mr. Tato. It's a staple on our show. Halftime potatoes. If you haven't got a bag of them yet, go and get a bag. They are amazing. I'll be with you in a sec. They're too nice. We'll go through some of the comments. Get your comments in there. We'll go through some of them. Now, I will spend the next hour picking them out with my teeth. Why have you got 2 of the same jerseys? That was a gift from one of our subscribers here, Chris, on YouTube. It's got a funny name on the back of it. Yeah, so let's see what people are saying here. Get your thoughts on the first half in there, guys. I'm gonna put in my headphones and listen to what Roy Keane has to say. You need a be right back graphic, says Ushin. I had one, but I think if someone comes onto your live and they see a be right back graphic, they tend to just skip on. Where if you just have an empty chair, they'll go, he'll be back in a second. You know. What are you having for dinner tonight, says Sean? I'm going to get a takeaway anyway, but what I get, I'm not quite sure yet. Maybe Supermax. Oh, they're showing some of the chances here. Bruno Fernandes chance here. I do think United have been the better team here. Oh, Bruno. How in the name of God? He was celebrating before he even headed the ball. Yeah, Roy Keane has said it the same as what we've been saying there. We haven't been clinical enough. Chicken burger, says Chris. Yeah, probably a chicken burger. I'd always get chicken out of Supermax because it's unbelievable. The chicken out of Supermax is unbelievable. So if we were getting like a pizza out of Papa John's, then we would get a pizza and then some chicken tenders. The burger sauce is unbelievable as well. Graham says, just tuning in for halftime. Thought on the penalty shout. I think that gets given as handball to any other team. Yeah, I think it was. I think it was a penalty. Yeah, I do. But we didn't, we should have had one against us on Monday night, and that didn't happen. So, Ushin says, Ten Hag very rarely changes at 45, though. Normally, it's about the 60-minute mark. That's true. Bring on Sancho. He would suit this game perfectly, says Alex. Graham says, again, Rashford through the middle, struggling to get into the game. Mike says, United to swap Garnacho and put Sancho on and put Rashford on the left. Ushin says, Mighty Mac with tenders and curry chips. Nice. Spurs had good chances. They did. So did United. Jack says, the tenders from Supermax are top tier. They are. Dale says, Supermax has gone way down in the last few years, in my opinion. All right. Might be for everyone. But yeah, look, I mean, we need to be more clinical in the second half. I mean, that's the number one takeaway from that first half. We could have easily been minimum of 2-0 up there before Spurs even had a chance on our goal. Now, again, Spurs could have scored a couple of goals as well, so... Aina says, do you have an FPL team? I do. We've got an FPL league, Aina. If you want to join it, the link is on my homepage. Click the link and you'll see at the very bottom the FPL link. So go check it out and get involved. Anyone who hasn't, guys, make sure you are getting involved in our Fantasy Premier League as well. We are giving away a replica jersey at the end of the season to the winners. So make sure you're getting involved. Dylan says, swap Anthony for Sancho. Alex says, would you bring on Martial? Probably not. I mean, he's only back from injury. I think if he was told to warm up, the words coming out of Ten Hag's mouth would get him injured again. Dale says, it was my favourite. It just had a bad few experiences the last few times. Yeah. Adam says, Party Pooper, Garnacho playing much better than last week. Yeah, he is. He is. Del says, need a number 6 and another striker. How do I get the code for your FPL? Link is on the homepage. It'll take you directly to it. If I'll shout it out to you here if you want me to. Give me 1 sec. Get ready to take it down. Let's see. The code is XG for girl, the number 3, N for November, O for Oscar, and V for violin. XG3NOV. Here we go. But the link is on my homepage. And it's in the description of the video if you're watching on YouTube as well, if you want to join. Oshin says, our bench is still far too light to make a significant difference. Depth is still lacking. Yeah, absolutely. I agree. Ben says, Martial can't come on. Got injured walking to the bench. Are you getting a chipper, says Sean. Probably not. I had a chipper last weekend. What else do you get from Supermax? So I would either get a chicken burger and chips. A chicken sandwich meal I would get, and a burger sauce, or we would get a pizza and chicken dippers, chicken tenders. Jack says about Garnacho, he's getting a lot more joy down the left, although he needs to take on his man a bit more rather than play it back to Shaw or someone on the edge of the box. Barry says Martial and Sancho on for Garnacho and Anthony. Garlic cheese fries, says Sean. Dominoes on top, says Alex. There we go. There we go. People getting their opinions in. But yeah. But yeah, shout out again, guys. Letting everybody know we will be live straight away after the game for our match reaction fan forum. Any official members of the YouTube channel, the link to join on screen is on the community tab on our YouTube homepage. So go check that out. If anybody wants to become an official member of the YouTube channel, the link is in the description. And you can come on live with us at 7:30 in about an hour's time on the screen and give your opinions on tonight's game. If we can get more members in, I'm going to take a little bit of a back seat and just let G have it out with one another. That's kind of what I'm aiming for. So the more members we can get on the live, just jump in. You know, you don't have to stay for the whole thing. We usually do it for about a half an hour video. So, you know, I would like ye to be the I suppose the people pushing the narratives, and let me just take a step back and I'll, you know, let you have at it. So, yeah, let's try and get as many members on the live match reaction at 7:30. Pajo says we should be winning this type of game. Midfield is still not working right. The big fella says Mount is clueless. I don't care. It's only 2 games in. We didn't buy 21-22 Mount. Jack says a chicken tender off the right wing would be better than Anthony at the moment. Barry says Garnacho has gone backwards since he got Ronaldo's teeth. Give him time, lads. He's only 18 years of age. Will you be watching the Rugby World Cup this year? I will be, Dylan. Absolutely. Supermax has a sausage bucket, question mark. Chris is checking Supermax out online. Yeah, it does. Can you put the link for the membership, says Alex. I will. I'll put it in the chat here. Let me see. Now, you do have to be over the age of 18 to come on as well, so do keep that in mind, guys. So there's the link for anybody that wants to join. And I'll pin that to the top of the chat as well, so you can... Yeah, so anybody that wants to join, guys, the link is pinned to the top of the chat. Let's see. Craig, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Linz, thanks for the follow. William, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. Score is 0-0 at halftime. How it's still 0-0, I'll never know. But it's 0-0 nonetheless. Freddie, thanks for the follow as well. Much appreciated. Kevin, thanks for the follow. Packy, appreciate everybody hitting the follow button, guys. So yeah, we're just about ready to kick off for the second half here. Like I said, anybody wants the full experience, get over to YouTube. We're live over there as well. We've got the scoreboard, the timer, the starting 11, all on the screen. Link is on my homepage, or just search United Community Channel on YouTube. Hit subscribe and get into the chat over there. Let us know you come over from TikTok. But yeah, full experience, get over to YouTube. Ricky, thanks for the follow as well. Biranu, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated, guys. But we're nearly ready to rock and roll. Come on now. Big 45 needed here. Big 45 needed here. We're up and running. No substitutes. No substitutions, guys. No substitutions. As is. Rashi, thanks for the follow as well. Much appreciated, guys. So, yeah. We're up and running. Spurs with the tip off. And United are unchanged. Now, look, Oshin did mention it there at half-time that United, or Ten Hag specifically, tends not to make changes till around the 60-minute mark. So, a couple of players out there have got 15 minutes to impress, or they're going to get the curly finger. Sean is in. He says, hello, good to see you. Michael came from TikTok as well, over to YouTube. Appreciate it, Michael. Much appreciated. Amy is in. She came over from TikTok as well onto the YouTube channel. Much appreciated, Amy. You're all welcome. Welcome to the community. Chris says, finish the sentence. Glory, glory, Man United. One of the few things I don't like about Erik Ten Hag, if it needs changing at the half, just change it. All right, there we go. Interesting. Look, he has made changes at half-time in the past. But, yeah, here's Spurs coming now. Maddison gets it wide. Oh, brilliant block by Wan-Bissaka. Really well read. And Anthony's away now up the right-hand side. Bruno making the third man run. Anthony gives it away. But United keep possession and win a throw in the Spurs half. Up Man United, says Amy. If we win, I will gift a membership. Stick around, says Chris. And Billy says, what's up, man? Good to see you, Billy. Thanks to everybody hitting the follow button as well. Chikinda, Mark, much appreciated, guys. Here's Bruno now. Crossfield ball to Garnacho. 2 on him, goes back to Luke Shaw. Yeah, he just gives the ball away. Garnacho does again. The Spurs are breaking here. Son is away. Martinez needs to step up. Martinez, you need to step up. You're keeping Son on. Here's Kulusevski now, down the right-hand side, all the way into the box, pulls one back, oh, it's blocked, and it's 1-0! Fuck it! Too much space down the right-hand side. And the ball is crossed in, it takes a deflection, and I don't know who gets the goal in the end, but the Spurs player is coming in at the back post, he's got a free shot on goal, drills it into the roof of the net, and Man United find themselves 1-0 down, 4 minutes in to the second half here. Not a good start out United. So, Kulusevski, I mean, Luke Shaw, why doesn't Luke Shaw go and close him down? He leaves it to Garnacho, who's tracking back. Luke Shaw is a free man. Go and close down Kulusevski. Gives him too much time, tracks him all the way into the box, gives him a free cross, it bobbles to the back post, and in they come at the back stick and buries it. 1-0 to Spurs. Poor defending out of Luke Shaw. Ricey is in, he says, Ange ball. Pfft, that wasn't Ange ball, that was terrible fucking United ball. That's what that was. There was nothing good about that. That was just a cross into the box that got deflected to the back post. Shocking defending out of Luke Shaw and United. Right, United have it all to do here in the second half. Martinez does well to win the ball. Bruno now. Anthony one-on-one into the box. Strike! It's the post! Oh, no! Jesus, that was good play out United. Mason Mount starts to get to the Bruno Fernandes and he slips in Anthony, who turns onto his left and strikes one and it just bing right off the post and comes all the way back out. And here's Spurs coming down the left-hand side now. Overlap. Maddison with the cross. Too long. Lightning start to the second half here. Spurs, here's Son now down the left-hand side. Ball into the box. It's drilled across. Saved by Onana. Oh, and Casemiro clears the rebound. And Richarlison nearly gets to it. United are living on the edge here. And Onana is telling everyone to settle down here. Let's try get on the ball and start playing a bit here. We're allowing Spurs to dictate the tempo of the game. And they're certainly doing that. And they're creating chances out of it as well. Spurs win a corner here again. Anthony, they're showing his chance here again. You need to be scoring. I don't care what anyone says. Doesn't get his foot around it enough. Has the keeper beaten, all ends up. Again, doesn't hit the target. Corner now. Maddison swings it in near post. Header by Casemiro. Garnacho doubles on it, but it's still on the edge of the box. Bruno, oh, he gives a bit. No, ref. No, that's not a penalty. That's a shoulder to shoulder. Get up. Martinez goes in with a shoulder to shoulder, and Spurs are still coming here. I mean, how can you stay down after a shoulder to shoulder like that? A player that's over 6 foot. You should be ashamed of yourself. So you should. And there's 2 Spurs players down, and leave him there. Oh yeah, and your own players are playing on. Maddison is down. You're a bunch of frauds. Look, Romero staying down after a shoulder to shoulder with a player that's 6 inches smaller than you. It's an absolute disgrace that he stays down like that. You go in as a 50-50 shoulder and you go down holding your ankle. You're an absolute melon, so you are. Trying to buy a penalty. It's cleared. VAR have cleared it. No penalty. Anyway, got a bit carried away there. Never a penalty. Yeah, look, we have all the opposition fans now saying it should have been a penalty. Young Money, thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. I just hate how soft the game has gone. You know what I mean? Players trying to buy fouls all of the time. You know, a good 50-50 shoulder to shoulder and he goes down as if he's after getting a belt of a hammer. Game has gone soft, so it is. And don't get me wrong, United have got players like that as well. Anthony now plays the ball up the line to Rashford. And wins a free. Free to United in a good position to get the ball into the box here. This game is livened up. It's livened up. United 1-0 down. 10 minutes gone in the second half. It's going to be Bruno now to swing in the free. Good ball in. Header, Casemiro. Oh, what a save. What a save out of Vicario. Casemiro finds himself with a free header. He gets up and he guides it. It looks to be going into the top corner. Does it? Let's have a look. Gets up. Oh, it's a brilliant save by the goalkeeper. Absolute worldly. Casemiro guides it into the top corner. The keeper is on his toes. What a save. Corner now to United. Go short with it. Bruno swings it in. Header still there. They eventually clear their lines. Kulusevski now and Wan-Bissaka just coming together. That's no foul. Wan-Bissaka gets the ball back to Onana. Yeah, Wan-Bissaka just trailing studs, just catches him in the side of the head on the ground, but it's not a free. Ref is just stopping it for a head injury. Ah. But yeah, 1-0 to Spurs. United have it all to do. Let's see. George, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Luke says, why does it look like there's a lack of interest from the players that defending? Amy says, I'm still here just listening, but I hope we get something. Ushin says, come on. As Keane would say, it's only Spurs. Anthony might need the Sancho headspace treatment. Give him a bit of a break and let him come back better. Maybe so. Maybe so. Souza, thanks for the gift. Much appreciated. Jared is in. Says, evening all. Good to see you, pal. Ball around the corner to Bruno. He's in. Strike! Oh, save again! Was his keeper after eating for his breakfast? Flag goes up. Offside anyway. Oh, it's very tight, but it is offside. Anthony. Jesus Christ, man. Here's Kulusevski now. Edge of the box. Looking to get it onto his left. Strike! Wide. Jared says, still feel positive we can win. We want to get our act together. We've only got half an hour left. Mark says we should score already. Don't. Fucking love Heart. I wish that would just fuck off. Don't think it's going to be one of those days. Casemiro now gets the ball wide to Anthony. God, Jesus. I mean, Son. takes the ball off him. That's how easy he is to read. And here's Son away now down the left-hand side. Varane goes out to close him down. Little 1-2 between him and Maddison. Comes back to Son. Cross into the box. Good header by Martinez. Comes to the edge of the box to Sissoko. Is it? Who is it? Basuma. Back to Son. Spurs are in here again. Son. Tiptoeing in. Oh, what a block out of Luke Shaw. And puts it out for a corner. Spurs are all over United here. They're all over us. Little intricate 1-2s just playing through us so easily. United are at 6s and 7s. Son tiptoeing in and Luke Shaw just gets a foot in and blocks the shot and puts it out for a corner. Good instincts out of Luke Shaw just to put the boot in. MZ spamming the chat. See you later, you dope. Spurs now edge of the box again. Here's Kulusevski now down the right hand side. Yeah, I mean, Spurs are pinning United back way too easily here. Here's Kulusevski now. Porro gets to the end line. Luke Shaw sees it out for a goal kick. United need to get control of this game. We need to get our foot in the ball and start keeping a bit of possession. We cannot score if Spurs have the ball. Simple as that. Get the changes made, says Ben. Yeah, I mean, we're over the 60-minute mark here now, and usually you see Ten Hag making the changes on the 60-minute, but not as of yet. Son away now down the left-hand side. Oh, into the box here. Strike. Wide. Delors is coming on. Ericsson is going to come on. Good defending by Luke Shaw there. Fuck's sake! Keep possession! Here's Anthony now, tiptoeing into the box. Fucking dirt. Oshin says, I love Ericsson, but he's not really going to change the game too much, is he? On for Mount. It's going to be Sancho, Ericsson and Dalot. Sancho is on for for Anthony, it looks like. Sancho is on for Garnacho. And Wan-Bissaka is off for Dalot. Right, sorry, just updating the screen here, guys. Sancho is on. I think Bruno is gone to the right. Bruno's gone to the right and Eriksen is on. Oh, there we go. Patrick says, where are you from? From Kilkenny, Patrick. Apologies if it's glitching, guys. I don't know what to do. To be honest with you, everything was all good. Box of Frogs says, this is absolutely terrible. We are stagnant and it's not improving no matter who we are bringing in. Oh, I don't believe it is after doing it again.